Skinny girls weak, them hoes don't compare. Junk in the trunk looking like 2 pairs. Woo, got me hotter than a sauna. Ass so fat, make me wanna thank your mama. Ass so fat, I think I need a lap dance. Ass so fat, about to pop out of them pants.
Hey you guys, I'm coming today with another makeup tutorial. I love how this came out. It's like sexy, sultry, you know, but not too super over the top, and I just love it. I love the way this look came out. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, stay tuned. Okay you guys, so as you can see, I already have my brows done. I got some lip chapstick on. Now you guys know after I do my eyebrows, I like to go in and, you know, color correct under my eyes and just let that sit while I'm doing my eye makeup. So I'm going in with this Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Camouflage Corrector. This is how the box looks. Can you pick up on that? Let me take it out. So this is the Lancome Orange Peach color corrector. This is how it looks. It's actually peach. This is the peach Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Camouflage. So pretty much this is like an orange corrector, but it's peach. So I'm going to put this under my eyes on my dark spots, and I'm going to let that sit while I'm doing my eye makeup. So if I'm looking down, of course you guys know that is because my mirror is down here. So let me do that, and then we gonna get into this discussion. Well, this feels nice and velvety. Hey, alright Lancome, they pretty good with their you know, skincare products. Like I love their I love actually quite a few things from Lancome, but this is my first time trying this out, and I'm feeling it. It's real velvety. I will definitely be putting a link to the camouflage and the dark circle balm corrector. I'm gonna be put the eye on corrector, the Visionary You. I will be putting a link to both of these in the description box, so you guys could try it out. I mean, so far so good. Of course, I will have to wear it and see, you know, how it works with my other makeup and if I get any creasing or anything like that, but so far so good. I have some hyperpigmentation right here, so I'm gonna put a little bit right there. Yeah, this is really peachy. I'm gonna pat that in some. I'm gonna let this sit and work on my eye makeup while my eyebrows is popping. I hope you guys, I don't know if my eyebrow routine, my updated eyebrow routine video will be up before this one. I have a pimple right here. Let's put a little bit of hair. So, whoa, I look bright on camera, but okay. Let me put my hair back some. This hair right here, I will be doing a review on it very soon. I know somebody's probably gonna ask me about this hair. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna say that much so far. If you wanna know where this hair is from, I will be doing that review very soon. Okay. So I color corrected with the peach Lancome camouflage. I'm just looking for the box that it came in, just so I can, you know, put that back. Because my vanity, every time I do my makeup, my vanity be a wreck. So, alright. So, I'm gonna put that up. Now, let's get into this. Okay, so first I'm gonna go on my lids with a little bit of concealer. This is just the same kind of concealer that I use on my eyebrows. You guys know I love the e.l.f. The quad. What is this called? The e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer. It comes in a quad of 4. Don't say that about my concealer palette, but that's actually what I use. So, I'm going to use this concealer as a eyeshadow primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my lid. Now some on the other side. Oh, I went a little bit heavy on that side. Let me. Putting that in. That looks good. Now I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and just clean that up a little bit. Of course, I have the same concealer for my eyebrows, so it is actually meeting in the middle. But anyway, let's get on this conversation. So ever since I've been putting catering videos up, I've been getting so many questions about the whole catering. So many people are saying that they're actually interested in starting catering, which is pretty cool. Like, if I'm inspiring you guys to, you know, venture out into, you know, getting your own business, that is dope. Like, super dope. Honestly, that's how I feel, you know. I'm not about knocking nobody. If that's what you want to do, you know. Just know it's a lot of hard work with the catering. As you guys seen, it took me weeks to prepare for that last job I just did. That last event I just had. I got hair in my mouth. It takes a lot of work. But if you have a passion for cooking, food, all that, definitely go for it. So next I'm going to set this eyeshadow primer with some Sasha Buttercup. They were actually nice enough to send me a couple of products. So I have another one, you know, for the stash. So I got two. So this is the Sasha Buttercup. Here is the new, brand new one, as you can see. Totally brand new. Thank you, Sasha, for sending me this. And you guys, I'm going to give this one away since I have one and I have another one around here. I don't need 3 setting powders. So if you want a Sasha Buttercup, if you've been interested in trying it out, leave me a comment below. And I don't know, just say something cute. And I'll send you this brand new Sasha Buttercup. Since I have so many, they sent me that. So, anyway, I'm going to set that eye with some of the Sasha Buttercup. Alright, that's good. Now we're gonna get into the shadow. So, back to the catering. A lot of people are asking me, how did I get into catering? I have always been a cook. Like, I've always experimented and cooked. And pretty much I started off catering because a lot of my friends and family tried my food when they were just over and whatnot. And they liked it. And sometimes when they would have events, they'd pay me to cook food for their party. So now I'm going in with the Urban Decay, the Shadow Box palette. I'm using this black here, right here, the blackout. Is this blackout? Yeah, blackout right here. I'm gonna put that on my lid. So after I was I'm gonna get a little closer. So after I was doing that for a while, one day I was just sitting in the house and I was like, you know what? I'm about to start a business. I'm about to see if I could like really make some money off of this catering thing. And what I did was, this is back when Craigslist was popping. I'm not sure how popping Craigslist is now, but back then Craigslist was popping. So I went and put a little ad on there. Of course, I put some of my pictures of my food, because if you follow me on social media, you know I always post pictures of my food that I make. And sometimes a lot of times I do that for marketing. Like, you guys have no idea how many times people just look at my pictures of my food online and then book me and buy food for me just from my pictures of my food online. And mind you, of course I do have a business Instagram, I have a business like page on Facebook, all this and that, but a lot of times just from my personal pages, people will be looking at pictures of my food and will just book me and buy pans and plates of food for me and stuff just from looking at it. Or they'll see food that I'm just eating that I made and they'll just order it from me, you know. So definitely keep up with your social media. When you make food, make sure you who's that? When you make food, make sure you take your pictures. Make sure you plate your food good. You know, make sure it looks presentable. So that is the black track on the mobile lid. On top of that, I'm gonna go in with an orange shadow as my transition color, and I'm just gonna blend out that harsh line of the orange. So, you know, like sometimes some people, you know, they say cliche things like it was meant to be, but in my case I feel like my whole business journey was kind of meant to be, because when I put, oh, this is the orange shadow, I'm sorry, you know, I'm trying to talk and, you know, do the makeup. When I put that first, look, I'm gonna put the orange shadow right here on top of that line, the line of the black. You see that? When I put that first add on, it was in September. My business anniversary is September 11th, 2011. My first event was Fashion Week. A lady by the name of Leanne Farbs. Some people may know her or may not. Some people may know of Ted Gibson and maybe not. He's like from the Real Housewives. He's like, I don't know, he's known from the Real Housewives of New York. He was on there. He was like their stylist and was on the show and whatnot. But the day after I put my first ad online, I got contacted by Leanne, and she booked me to do New York Fashion Week at the Ted Gibson Salon during Fashion Week. It was a Fashion Week after show kind of party thing, and I did her event. Her event is called Cocktails and Couture. And, you know, that was my first real event. Pretty much, like, as you think now, like, I think back to my first event, of course, you know, it wasn't as, you know, I would do things now, but as a rookie, me first starting out, I did pretty damn good for my first event. For that, my first event to be, you know, such a big event. So now I'm going in with this brush right here that has no product, and I'm gonna blend that out. So yeah, my first event was Fashion Week, and I did pretty good. And I did good because even though that was my first, she booked me like about 2 times after that too. And yeah, now she moved, so I think she's in DC now. But that was my first event, New York Fashion Week. Since then, I've been in business for about 7 years now. I do mostly production work. I don't really do too much of like weddings and birthdays and all that kind of stuff. Most of the time, well, I'm actually starting to branch out to do a lot more of that right now. But most of the time, I do mostly production work. So I've done like a lot of commercials, short films, all that kind of stuff. You know, SAG really pays, because if you don't know SAG work, when you're doing a production, every 6 hours, or is it every 8 hours? Every 6 to 8 hours, you have to feed your crew. So that's where I come in, because if you don't have a caterer, you can't do a movie because you have to feed your crew every 6 to 8 hours. So that's what keeps me in business a lot of times, because you can't have a production without food. It's like one of the rules. You know, it's kind of like, you know, like how, you know, like workers stuff. Like, what do you call the like the worker laws and all that kind of stuff? It's like that, but for films. If you're, labor laws? Well, it's like labor laws, I guess. If you're having a production, you have to feed your crew. You cannot have a production and not feed them every 6 hours. So there's actually been times I've done meals and been there on shoots like from 6 o'clock in the morning to like 2 in the morning, because I'm feeding them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I do the craft services, you know, the tables with like all the snacks, all that stuff. I'll insert some pictures. You know, as I'm talking throughout, I'll insert pictures so you can see like some of my work and some of the stuff I've done. But yeah, I do a lot of SAG work. Just blending that out. That looks really good. I want to have a nice smoky eye, but I don't want it to be like super duper smoky, like fire alarm smoky. So that looks good. So going into SAG work, I've worked with a lot of people. If you follow me on, I would say Facebook, because Facebook has all of my like older pictures, like way back, because I really just started the business Instagram. But I've done shoots with S.C. Johnson, I've done Def Jam Friends, I've done the History Channel, I've done something at Time Warner in Manhattan. You guys, I've done a lot of shoots. I've done a lot of short films. I've done a lot. Let's just say I've done a lot of work over the last 7 years. We did a couple of shoots with Angela Simmons. We did this PSA with Kristen Chenoweth. We've done a lot over the last 7 years, but pretty much sometimes people ask me like, what do people, we did this PSA with Gabrielle we did this PSA with Gabrielle Sidibe. For Afro Pop. I met her. I've met a lot of people, but you know, pretty much everybody is the same. Like a lot of times, people like with stature, they've just been wanting to chill. Only one time I've done a shoot with someone that was like well known and they were like an asshole. Should I say who it is? I should? No, I'm not gonna say who it is. Should I? Well, this is a person that is literally one of Ronnie's favorite people, like someone that he loves. And we did a shoot with this person and they were an asshole. Not an asshole to us, but just, you know, a lot. Like, I've worked with a lot of people over the years, and this person was just super hoity-toity, like just weird. And you know what I mean? And it's crazy because, you know, like some people say, like, never meet your like idol and stuff like that. This person is like one of Ronnie's idols, and he was just so disappointed when we worked with them and they were an asshole. Awful. So right now I'm going in. This is the Too Faced glitter glue. This is just like glitter primer. I'm gonna put some in the middle of my eyelid and just prime my eyelid for some glitter. So this person was an asshole. And what's crazy about that is, right after the shoot we worked with them on, they was like in the headlines for some bullshit too. Right, babe? Yeah. Ronnie's in the room though. He can hear me. But I'm not gonna say who it is because, you know, I try to be professional. And even though I have YouTube, I don't want my YouTube to like infringe on my work life. But just know, sometimes it's better not to meet your idol. And actually the same kind of thing happened to me too. You know, I met a plus size, a very, very well-known plus size, I would say fashionista, bloggers. Very, very well-known. Everybody knows who this person is. She's a plus size girl. If you're into the whole plus size movement, you definitely know who this person is. And when we worked with her, her staff, her people, she wasn't an asshole, but her people that worked with her were assholes. Like, very, very rude. It was an awful experience with them. I mean, I got paid, that check cleared and all this and that. But you know, any job you're in, you want to, you know, not have a bad experience. And that was just, I mean, the event went okay, but her staff, like, if you know your staff is not up to par, you have to control that. If you're the one in charge, you need to make sure everybody falls in line and everybody is on point, because I hire staff, you know what I mean? I have staff under me, and all of my staff is, you know, professional, respectable, nice, courteous. You know, it doesn't take much to just be a nice person. Her staff definitely was not that. I'm going in with this goldish black glitter. This is just a glitter I got from eBay. This is how it looks. It's real pretty. I'm gonna go put this on top of that glitter glue. But anyway, not talk about the negatives. Most people, you know what, I'm not even gonna talk about that either. Maybe I should do a sit down talking about the catering thing, where you guys are just looking at me and not just, you know, not watching the makeup too. But anyway, definitely if you're trying to get into catering, make sure you take a lot of pictures and videos of your food. And make sure your social media is popping, because nowadays your social media has to be on par, because, you know, technology, that's how a lot of people is gonna find you. Your Facebook page, your business Facebook page, your Instagrams, your website. You know, you gotta make sure you stay current. After every event, I always take a day I update my social medias. I know sometimes you guys, if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll see me do something one day and then you won't see me post that on my Instagram or like my Facebook page or whatever, like until days and days after. That's because I like to take one day when I'm not busy, and then I just update on my social media, you know? That looks cute, right? Anyway, take lots of pictures of your food. Right now I'm going to go into the Coastal Scents Chocolatier, and I'm going to go into this brown chocolatier, and I'm just going to warm up this eyeshadow some, just so that this look can have like more depth, and it doesn't just, you know, look, you know, it's just going to warm it up pretty much. Go into my crease. Okay, you guys, I'm back. My camera cut off, but I was taking a little break, charging the battery, and I was in there watching Always Together 26. They was doing a live. Shout out to my girls, Marlene and Darlene. You guys check them out. You guys have to subscribe to them because their lives are lit. I'm telling you, their lives are super lit. Like, it's literally like 45 minutes later, because I had to watch it. I couldn't leave the lives. Their lives be so lit. So what I was doing is I was warming up this eye with a little bit of the chocolatier from Coastal Scents. I'm gonna do that. I said I didn't want my eyes super smoky, and that's exactly what I'm doing, but whatever. Super cute. Going in with this brush again. I'm going to clean it up. Okay. Next, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to prep my lashes with some lash glue. Today, I'm using these lashes from Ardell. These are the Ardell, can you see it? These are the Ardell Mega Volume lashes. I got these from CVS, and I like them. They're super cute. So, I'm going to prime this with, I'm going to put some lash glue on it. You know how to let it dry for a little bit. Then I'm going to pop them on. I'm using the Ardell Dark Lash Glue. I had to re-up on some lash glue, and of course I go in the store and wind up buying other stuff. You know how it is. So, put that glue on there, just let that sit for a little bit. Alrighty, so let's get into this foundation. You guys, my foundation routine is just a mishmash. You call it? It's just a mix of different stuff right now. So what I like to do is I like using this black opal. This is in the color Rich Caramel. I like to use that on my neck because I have hyperpigmentation. So I put some of this on my neck. And then I put a little bit of this on my chin and a little bit on my forehead. I know, so random, right? But for most of my face, I'm loving the Anastasia Foundation, the Anastasia Stick Foundation. Yo, this is bae right now. I literally bought 3 of these. I'm in the color Cool Golden. So I'm putting this under my eyes. On my cheeks, right here on my forehead too, on my nose, This stuff right here is bomb. And it's so affordable. It's like less than $30. I think this is like 25, 26 bucks. The Anastasia Stick Foundation. I'm in the color Cool Golden. But they have like a bunch of shades though. So, this is bae. Then I go in with a little bit of my Studio Fix. I'm in the color NW43. And I put a little bit of this on my face as well. And I just use that to like blend it all together. So I'm just gonna dot this all over. This is just my foundation routine right now. I just like the way how it comes out. It just comes out nice and velvety. Like your skin looks like skin, you know? So I'm taking my foundation brush. I'm gonna spray it with some setting spray. I'm like, no more Team Beauty Blender, you guys. I'm back with the brushes. Like, I just love my brush again. I'm gonna start blending out my neck, my jaw, and now my face. Getting that color back, y'all. That's it. I am feeling this Anastasia foundation, especially under my eyes, but it is bomb. Trying to cut that concealer that I used to clean up my brows. I have a breakout right here. You see, you guys? It's getting close to that time of the month. So I'm breaking it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Getting foundation in my hair. That looks good. Now I'm going in with the Sephora, the gel concealer. And this is how it looks. I'm in the color Caramel. We're gonna highlight. I'm gonna spray my brush again and blend this out. Oh, we was talking, wasn't we? We was talking about catering. You guys, if you want to do the catering, go for it. Make your food, take your pictures, take your videos, get your social media popping, and then go for it. Once you do that, when you feel like you're comfortable, advertise your business. Only when you feel like you're ready. Don't rush, because make sure you're ready, because you have to make sure your money is right, because you're dealing with people and their money and contracts, and if that food ain't right, they can definitely sue you. So make sure you have everything right. I'm gonna set this, of course, with Sasha Buttercup. And be prepared for the long hours. Having a business is not like having a job, because there's no clocking in and out. I can't tell you how many times I've been up all night or for a couple days cooking and stuff, and sleeping just in the car on the way to the event. It's hard work, but you know, it's worth it. You're your own boss. You make your own hours, and you know, I'm not gonna bake too long. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe this off already. There's different forums where you could find clients, you know. You can advertise on Thumbtack, depending on what you're doing. If you're doing baked goods that you can mail through the mail, you can do Etsy, you know. See what's popping in your area. You know, I live in New York, so it may be some avenues that I use for work that may not be as prevalent in your area, because, you know, I live in a major city. But Thumbtack is good, thumbtack.com, Craigslist, and their event services area. I feel like I'm all over the place with this chat because I'm doing my makeup. If there are like specific questions and specific things you guys want to know, ask me that in this video, in the comment section, and I'll do a video asking those specific questions, because I don't know, I feel unfocused because, you know, I'm doing my makeup. Now my lashes should be nice and dry. I'm gonna throw these on. Those look good. To contour, I'm using the Black Up contour stick. This is how it looks. I'm going to use an angled brush to blend that out. Next, I'm going to set that with the BH Cosmetics contour palette. So I'm going to set that cream contour with a powder contour. Next, I'm gonna set my face with the Sasha Fix-It spray, and I'm excited to use this. Thank you, Sasha, for sending me these products. I really appreciate it. Well, this is how the packaging looks. Isn't that so pretty? So, this is supposed to be like an all-day setting your face spray. Woo, it smells good. I could say that. That's the Sasha Fix-It spray. And for highlight, I'm going in with the Queen's Life Star Glow highlighter in the color Pixie Dust. Super pretty, like rose goldish color. Super nice. So what I like to do with their highlighters is use my finger to put it in on, and then I blend it out with a brush. Look at that, y'all. What? This is gonna be bling blinging. What? Yo, do y'all see that? Do y'all see that highlight? It is blinging. Whoa. 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 So now I'm gonna go in with my highlighter brush and I'm gonna blend this out. Whoa, that is so pretty. Of course, you can use my promo code MyFullFig on their website, and this highlighter would be like $7. So, go check it out. This is in the color Pixie Dust. My other favorite color is Zion. It's like this real beautiful bronzy color. It's so beautiful. Yo, look at this highlight. Do y'all see that? Whoa. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray my face again. Woo. Now for my lips, I'm just going to align my lips with just a regular brown liner. This one's from Ruby Kiss, you know, just a regular liner. The lipstick I'm gonna wear is this one from Tarte. I think it's in the color Party. I'm gonna put that in the center of my lips. Spot this. I like it. This has like a mint smell and feeling. Spot this together. That's a nice, super cute, pretty, nude lip. Now I'm gonna do, I wasn't gonna line my lower lashes, but I am going to, I guess, because I just feel a little extra. So what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs. Can you see it? I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs gel liner, and I'm gonna line my lower lash line. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the MAC Carbon eyeshadow. This is how it looks. This is the MAC Carbon eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go in with that in a liner brush, and I'm gonna smudge that out. That's like mad pretty and sultry, right? So as you guys see, I have like a breakout right here. I'm going to conceal that just to give me a little just by giving me a little false beauty mark. So I'm using this 50/50 eyeliner, and I'm just gonna give me a little beauty mark. That always helps you camouflage your breakouts. So that looks pretty good, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Let me know if you like it. I'm feeling it. I think it's real cute and whatever. But anyway, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to do you, boo. Bye, guys.
Fly the biff in the tropic and Liddy again. All of my partners is poppin', you know that we litty again. All of the fours on college, you know that we litty again. They don't wanna see the squad.